Hello, hello. Welcome in. Mika, you're already teasing me about these red snappers. Damn. Welcome, welcome. Okay, we'll be going over to the game just now. As well, we have a new schedule for April. You can see it on the screen, or you can scroll down underneath and look at my about page, and the schedule will be there for you. It is also linked in the new Discord, so if you want to join the Discord, that is also linked in the about page. Or one of my mods can do the command and it will come up. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go into our save file. Oh, I didn't also get our little bot up. We need our bot so that we can do our commands. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Dragonstone Farm. Let's go. Ika, did Puli ignore you? Oh my goodness. Puli, please read chat. Okay, and we are in the game. You said hello? All I see is... Oh, okay, okay, you said hello. Okay, okay. I was about to tell you off. So yes, we have a schedule and we also have a Discord. I'll do the command because it seems my mods don't want to. Hopefully it'll work. There we go. So you can join over on Discord if you want to. Oh my goodness. Look at my inventory. What was I doing last time? Hopefully all of the sound and media and stuff is all the right levels for you. Maybe I should turn it down slightly. Okay. Let us look at the fortune teller. Okay. The spirits are in good humor, which means mines. Talking about your Valheim speedruns, yes, I saw your video. Are you gonna be uploading and streaming again now? Is that gonna be your thing? Did I inspire you? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I know the wolf got him. You think you joined? Welcome in. I won't be checking the Discord until after stream, but my mods can say hey or not. Okay, let us put some more of this gold. I don't think we reached the bottom of the mines, but I think we got a good run. We got quite far down, if I remember. Okay, we have quite a bit of stuff. We got a lot of jade too, which is good. And geodes, oh my goodness. Squid ink, wait, I think I need squid ink for something. Yeah, we haven't reached the bottom of the mines yet, almost. 5 happy flaps. Oh my goodness. Well, there are cookies here if you want cookies. She kidnapped me. Yes, cookies. Remember everyone, you can use a channel point and you can redeem a happy flap, and that's sort of like a little autistic thing that I when I'm happy, I like flap my hands when I get excited, so I thought I would have it as a little thing for chatters to also get happy and excited. So if you want to do a happy flap, you can do that. Yes, cookies. Oh my god, we've summoned the puppas already. The puppas are in the chat. Pika joining in with the happy flaps. Well, sorry, I'm just trying to keep up with the chat today. You're all talkative. Yeah, I want a respectable time, and the wolf death was irrelevant. Oh no. I've got to do voice actor today too? Oh my goodness. And my throat has only just stopped being sore. Oh my goodness. We get voice actor, papas, and I'm being bonked. Great. That's great. Thank you, thank you. Yes, yes. Okay, brother, you'll be lurking. Great, okay. Right, I think I needed squid ink for something. Okay. VA? What does VA stand for? VA. I'm trying to think. Oh, voice acting. Okay, my head caught up then. I'm going to try. I just do like different little accents for each of the NPCs sometimes. Okay. I swear I needed... Okay, we have one more of these vaults to do. Bulletin board. I swear someone needed squid ink. I'm gonna keep it just in case. Just in case I need it. Oh, Papa, I'm so sorry. I will feed you now. I have to go back in the mines. Oh my god, everyone's laughing at me as well. Linus found us in the mines, of course. At least it was Linus and not some weirdo. A watering can. Beautiful. Okay. Water the pepper. I'm now looking forward to fishing. I'm not sure if I have any more summer fish to catch. Let me open up the... Let's see if my Stardew list will appear today. Yes, it will. Okay. I'm not sure if you can really read the screen. Oh god, fishing. Don't I just... Okay. So I have to catch an octopus in the ocean, East Pier. I think that's the one I've already done. The sea cucumber and red snapper. So we need to catch an octopus. Did we get the super cucumber? I swear I got... Let us check our fishing chest. Hang on. We got a rainbow shot. Where is... Yes, we did get a super cucumber. Okay, we got the super cucumber. Did I get a normal sea cucumber? I don't think I did. Okay. Okay, back to this. Summer. We have to... Octopus, which is an ocean fish. Then we have to get a dorado, which is a forest river fish. Then we have to get a puffer fish in the ocean. And I think... And we gotta get a crimson fish, which is a legendary. I think that's the fish that's been like biting and then just doing the crazy up and down dance, you know? So I'm not looking forward to that, no. Let me check the specific weather types. Bunny, any, okay. So it's just that one fish. the crimson fish, I think I'm just not gonna have any luck with at all. Which, you know, I'm not looking forward to it. I forgot we had the keg going too. Beautiful. And we have more blueberries. Did I get watermelons? Melons, sorry, not watermelons. Okay, I've got 2. I need 3 more. Okay. Things are not looking up for me, people. I'm just gonna put that out there now. In the background, if you hear any heavy winds or rain, the weather is so unpredictable. It can go from being so beautiful outside to just stupid. Thank you. This is like my little elvish outfit, I like to call it. I think it's super cute. Ladies, good morning. We have so much to do in the farm. I need to get a silo. Oh my goodness. I call this my little elf outfit. Torches. I don't know where to put torches. I don't know where to put anything, guys. Why am I carrying my eggs around with me? I do need to do a custom Stardew sort of model. I think that would be super cool. Obviously we have the Pocopia, which I did update again. So we do have my little Pocopia one, which I love. And obviously I had to add Gengar in as well, but we have that. And we have my elf. My little elf. Okay, so we need wheat. Yeah, I'm still practicing. I'm gonna do some more courses for some more digital art. But I've just been having fun with it. Okay, we don't need any more of this. Okay, but I'm gonna keep it. Thank you, Pika. I tried my very best to make it look somewhat nice. Knowing me, I'll probably continue redoing it until I'm perfectly happy with it. Khaleesi art stream, oh goodness. I'm so like bad at sharing stuff like that. I mean, I do like a coloring stream and I like to do perla beads, if you know what they are, like the little fuse beads. Just like chill, like if I'm having a day where I'm a bit overstimulated or overwhelmed. I was thinking of doing this instead of gaming. Which I love, but you know, sometimes I haven't got the mental capacity to sort of sit and play games, so maybe I'll think about it. I just don't want to bore people. See a Lego and beading stream? Oh my goodness. Me building Lego? So yeah. That is maybe. I'll look into it. I need to upgrade my watering can. I'm stressing about Lego. Always. Always stressing about Lego. Let me put my scythe in there. Okay. We can put another egg in the machine. Did I get 2 mayonnaise from that, or did I just pick up an extra one? What, me stressing about Legos? Oh my goodness. Honestly, like, my hands shake sometimes so much, especially when I'm trying to do something really well. Like Lego, I feel like you have to like really concentrate, you know? And I just don't have that. My brain goes 100% or 0%. The suffering, yes. True suffer. Okay. It's a Friday, so we can put just some more ore on, and then we can go mining. Okay. Because I think we were so close to reaching the end of the mines. And we got our star drop, so. Santa approves? Approves of what? What does Santa approve of? He wants me to suffer? What a cruel, cruel guy. The suffering. Oh my. But yeah, maybe. I was gonna sort of try and like draw some of the creatures that I imagine to be in the lair. So maybe I can do a stream where I try and draw them. I'm not sure. We need to fish here too, which is not gonna be good at all. Welcome in, Tor. It's been so long. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I thought you'd abandoned me. Welcome, welcome. Beating the dragons? Oh my goodness. I am sure they are very thankful. Let us go down. Did my music stop? Why did my music stop? What is going on? Okay, there we go. I was about to say, what the heck? Bro, yes. How have you been? How's life been treating you? Oh no, magic dude. Nope, nope. Why are there so many monsters? No, no, no. A lot of rain and work. Oh no. A lot of rain and wind here. We got a little bit of nice weather, but you know, it never lasts in the UK. We had a week and then it just, yeah, rain. And I've also been getting sick a lot. So. Yes. Okay, I have to snooze this ad one more time. Keeps coming up, it's doing my heading. Hydrate from orb. Okay, everyone make sure you take a sip of your drink. And as Pika would say, coffee doesn't count. Brother, I am streaming. I will help you with your stream stuff eventually. Not when I'm streaming though. I don't even know what a bitrate means. I just follow videos. Oh no, I don't want monsters here. But coffee is like the best kind of hydration, right? Oh god, monster party delight. Please go away. I'm just a baby. Leave me alone. I'm here in my little hattie hat. Okay. Oh god. No. Coffee, yes. I love coffee. Ooh, we have a red one. Let's get it. I will check, I think. Oh, hang on. I will get it up now. No, wait, I can't get into my settings whilst I'm streaming. So you're just gonna have to wait until after the stream and I can share that stuff with you. Does this mean you want me to design stuff for your stream? Oh goodness. Die! I've got new ideas to sleep on. That sounds great. It is. It's the best combo. Now where is this damn ladder? I'm gonna eat my grape. And my carrot. Right? The greatest. Where is this damn ladder? This is meant to be a good luck day. It doesn't seem like I'm getting good luck right now. I should have brought the bomb. I should have brought the bombs. Oh my goodness. Welcoming Chris. How are you? Where is this damn ladder? Oh my god, I'm gonna start raging because it's like 10:20 p.m. now, right? Like, come on. I haven't even made it fit up. There we go. Finally. You're tired. I bet. But you didn't have work today, right? Did you get to nap? I had a great nap. I'm crashing out because of these mines, man. Nope, nope. Oh my goodness. Why is this one so big? Bleeding. Ew, adult stuff. Make sure you put on some music and dance. That's the best kind of cleaning. I highly recommend the new Hairstyles album. My guy is like a disco queen. Hello. Love him. No! Stop shooting your magic balls at me. Oh my god, I'm almost out of energy. Okay, at least I made it to the 5th level. Nope, you go away, sir. You are not gonna bite me. Where are we going? Bus stop. We are so close. We have another 15 floors to get down. And then we can... Have I got anything to sell? I don't think so. We can put these in there. I went to the mines and didn't get any coal. I'm such a bad miner. I only like to keep 2 of each thing, unless it's ore or jade. Jade is going to be very useful for us, and soul crystals and diamonds. I'm not not sure we need emeralds for anything. God, I have so much stuff. Why do I have so much stuff? Put my bone hammer in there. Iron. We need to melt. Swollen foot? What the heck did you break your foot while trying to build your new bed? I mean, bro. No? Oh, I was gonna say that would be the perfect injury. I would have laughed so hard. Although I'm not sure if that's a sarcastic no. Hopefully we made a little bit of money. Look at my Mr. Bear. Oh my goodness, he's so cute. Oh, that's icky. But make sure you get some cream for that and you get it sorted. A slime egg press? And I can make oil or garlic. That's fun. Look at this money. Beautiful. I do love me some money. We can buy. I need to buy a cow. And it's raining. Oh my god, look at me. I'm just doing my happy zooms. Yeah, I get that. Okay, no mining today. The spirits hate us. The annual trout derby. I want to join a trout derby. Where's my fishing rod? Where is this trout derby? They're gonna meet the greatest fisher ever known. What is that? A tomato? Okay. These things are going in here. Wait, no. I want to keep a few of those so I can fish to my little heart's content. Did anyone remember where I put my fishing rod? Didn't I get the iridium one? That's the fiberglass. We don't want to fish with the fiberglass. Oh my goodness, don't tell me I threw it out. That would be my luck, completely. Oh no, there it is. Okay. And my fence is breaking. This is not a good day to be me. Hello ladies, stay dry, stay warm, stay fluffy. I really want a pet chicken. I think it would be so cute just clucking around everywhere. Okay, where's the trout derby? Because I want to be there. I think it's in the forest. Let's go show these dudes who knows how to handle a rod better. This way. Let's go. I think it's this way. I think. Being... Here we are. The annual trout derby. Let's go. Sir. I don't need no explanation. Hello, lads. Don't mind me. The damn bite. Just you wait. Rainbow trout. Bang. And not sure what we're meant to be doing and if they just want trout or if we have to look for a specific thing, but you know. Wait, didn't I have a fish I had to catch in the rain for summer? No, we're good. Okay. A chub, I need trout. I'm just gonna get chubs now, right? This is not going well for me already. And we've only just started. Myra, dude. Oh look, our little bot works today. We do have an ad starting soon, so for those who receive ads, just beware. I was working today a little bit more on my YouTube video. Ooh, I got a golden tag. Nice. So yes, I'm hoping to get episode 2 out in the next 2 weeks. But I did receive, for me, a lot of love on episode 1, so I'm very happy about that. For anyone who would like to check out my YouTube and subscribe, there you go. I created a new channel. All these trout. I better get some good money for this. Hang on, let's see. Get rewards. Ooh, a tent kit. What does that do? Okay. Interesting, so instead of just passing out where I am, I can put my tent kit down. Interesting. Oh, look. They stole my trout. Ooh, a shad. Wait, have I never caught one of those before? No, and you need it for the spring. Wait. River? It's one I needed for the bundle. Oh, yay. I'm so happy. Because I was like so sad that we weren't going to complete this bundle. But maybe we can now. That's so exciting. I'm so happy. We got 2? Oh my goodness. If If we can get a catfish too, that would be perfect. Oh, dude, you interrupted me. Another rainbow trout. Beautiful. And another tag. Okay. We are just winning at this. We have obviously the superior rod. Another golden tag. Oh my goodness. We are winning this. I'm telling you that. We are so good at fishing. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, my guy. My guy. No. Now I'm sad. Why did it have to go and do that to us? Okay, but let's get some experience. A pike, okay. I bet you that one we just lost was like a catfish. That would be so sad. We have thunder and lightning. Let's get our prizes with these golden tags quickly. Get rewards. Omni geodes. Okay. Let's get some more rewards, please. A bucket hat. Okay, but let's try the bucket hat on. I'm not sure if it's gonna be as cute as our yellow hat. I look so mysterious, though. Look at me. My guy. Don't be so difficult. Why are you being so difficult? Finally! I got the dorado. That's the fish I need. Oh my goodness. We're having a great day today. Thank you, Pika. Look at all these fish. I'm just the master fisher around here. It did. I thought I almost lost it. I was about to start raging over fish again. No, they're not getting as many as me. What can I say? I'm just superior. I need to buy a new bobber. Right? If I don't tilt over fish, then what are we doing here? Okay, we have another golden ticket. I'm gonna call them golden tickets because it makes me feel special. A bream? Dude, you are not the fish we are looking for right now. I desperately want to do a Lord of the Rings movie marathon. And not like just the bog standard editions. I want to watch the extended editions, you know? I feel like that's what I need in my life. Yes, I love Lord of the Rings. Oh my god, I'm gonna change my area. I'm gonna go next to this dude in the yellow hat. Wait, let's show him who's got the better yellow hat. It is so good. The extended editions as well are just great. You just have to have a very good attention span. And sometimes that's just not me. I have the attention span of... I don't know. What has a bad attention span? Who knows? My guy, don't give me that. I don't want green algae. A pike. I've used my last piece of bait. Yeah, I have the brain of Dory from Nemo. My attention span these days is just not there, you know? I could be doing one thing and then all of a sudden, like, I'm doing something else in my brain and then I'm doing something else in real life and oh goodness. Damn right we got another golden tag. Damn right. So if you've seen the new schedule, I hope you like that I've increased it by a day. We'll be starting streams a little earlier as well. So we'll have 2 Stardew days, 1 Pokopia day, and then Variety day. And I think that's a nice balance. Just keep swimming? Yeah. My brain, man. A bream, a new record? God damn. You see how good I am right now? These fish better make me some mega money. Just someone remind me not to sell the shad. I need it for the bundle. Yes. More Khaleesi streams. And I'm gonna aim to do 3 hours as well. Maybe increase them to 4 hours. We'll go slow. Right, my fishing has gotten a little better, but these aren't the legendary fish, so I'll be raging for that, let me tell you. Okay, give me my rewards, please. What did I get? A crab pot? I don't want a crab pot. Ooh, I got 3 mystery boxes. I want the coolest presents ever from those. Yeah, you got one yellow hat, I've got more than you. Does this look like the face of a quitter? No, it does not. Although the fish have decided to stop biting. Ooh. My dog is making weird snorkeling noises. If you can hear her, I'm so sorry. Alright, let me eat one of my summer squashes, okay? Let's see how much energy this gives me. 63 energy? Not too bad. Let's go. We'll catch this fish and then we'll run to the community center so we can drop off the shad so I don't forget I have it. Okay, we got another rainbow trout. Okay, let's go to the community center. Hi, Willie. Oh, damn it, I was gonna look in the bins. They're all having a good time. I'm out fishing. You people. Okay. Specialty. We don't have any of the specialty fish yet. But we finally have a shad. We don't have the catfish or the tiger trout. The catfish, it was a springfish, but I caught the shad today and that's a springfish, so maybe it could have been today, but it wasn't night fish. I want to get that bundle done. Okay, let's go sell some fish. See how much money we make. Yes, I'm sleepy. let's see quickly if I need to keep... I can keep one of those, because I don't have one. I have rainbow trout. Do I have pike? Do I have a pike? Pike. Okay, I have a gold one now, so I don't... I have a bream. Why have I got 2 bream in there? I don't need 2. Sardine. Why am I keeping 2 of these fish? I only need to keep 1 of each. Just in case. And I think I can sell everything else. Possibly. Maybe. That don't give me some good money, I'm not sure what will. Okay, we can put this. I'll keep those on me, it's fine. I need a hat box so I can keep all my little hats in the box. Okay. Let us make some more iron stuff. And actually some copper stuff. 2. And let us go to sleep. Level 8 fishing. +1 fishing rod proficiency. We can now make deluxe worm food, which is great. And I can make the bobber things, which is great. We need a new bobber. How much did I make for the fish? Okay. We made a decent amount. I wouldn't say it's like anything incredible, but gold is gold, you know? It's not raining. No. Let me look at what I need to make. I need a worm bin. And I need 30 moss. Okay, so I need 15 hardwood, 1 gold bar, 1 iron bar, and 50 fiber. Okay, I think I can do that. What does this one do? Okay, that just does... Okay. Oil, life of elixir. Oh my goodness. Look at all these things. Okay, for a slime egg press. Compresses 100 pieces of slime into a slime egg. It's a miracle of science. Do I need... Okay. I still need to make bee houses, man. And a cheese press, but I don't have... Okay, let's just make a worm bin quickly. Oh, look, we have... What's that called again? We have the battery pack, which we need. And we have our ores, which is great. Okay, I can't put the battery pack anywhere, so I'm just gonna have to put it in this chest for now. Okay, so we needed 50 fiber. I needed moss, right? It's lucky we got all that moss when we did. Okay, what else do I need? Worm bin. We need hardwood. Do I have hardwood? I only have 5. No. I need more hardwood. Where's my axe? Why do I keep putting things in chests and not knowing where they are? Okay, I only needed 30 moss. I need to get some more hardwood. Once I find out where my axe is, I will do that. My guy. Where is my axe? Did I donate? Did I go and get it Crop research. Bring Demetrius a melon. Maya shorts. Okay. Am I blind? Can anyone see where my axe is? There's my scythe, which I need for the crops. Oh my goodness. Why am I like this? Oh, not good. It's not upgraded. I might just upgrade my pickaxe. For saving for the... Damn it! Why do I have to want expensive things? Okay. That's still just an axe. I need it to be copper, my dude. I guess we can go buy some hardwood. And we'll come back and we'll do our crops, okay? God. Why have I not upgraded my axe yet is the question. What is my brain thinking? Is my brain even thinking? Oh, it's locked. Oh, it's Sunday. I can go see the hippo lady. Beautiful. Maybe she'll have hardwood. My inventory is a mess, am I? I need to see Clint. I need to see Robin. I need to see... I don't know who I need to see. Someone about a new brain. I think it's 2,000 gold for an upgrade to copper, so it should be okay. There she is, looking great. Hello, miss. Fruit salad, salad, a midnight car? Who are you? I'm just gonna get you. Eggplant seeds. Yam? I do need a yam. Did I need a walleye? No, I think I have one. Garlic? Do I need garlic? I don't know, but I'm gonna buy garlic. I'm not sure if I caught a walleye. I haven't. So I'm gonna get the walleye too. I'm not sure if I need anything else. Let me check. Could she not like give me something really useful? Like, I don't know, a duck feather or wine or a rabbit's foot or a pomegranate or apples. I need apples, man. Okay, we need the walleye for this one, which is great. Hydrate. I will do that now, Pika. Thank you. Make sure you take a drink also. Crafts room. We just need a common mushroom and a hazelnut for the full one. And I can do that pretty much quite easily, I think. As for the pantry, let us check. I don't think there's anything else I need from her. Okay, it's 9 AM. They should all be awake. We hope. What is this? I've never seen a midnight cart before. Is it like, it's for the mountain? The forest pond? Interesting. It's kind of pretty. I'm glad. We will see Clint after, hopefully. I cannot wait to get a horse. Then I can just ride around on my horse everywhere and it will be fine. Hopefully Robin has some hardwood. Shop wood and stone. Oh, you don't have hardwood? Why? Why don't you have hardwood? It's all I need, man. Upgrade house. I don't want to upgrade my house right now. Construct farm buildings. How does one upgrade a coop? A big coop. That's what I need, right? Okay. A slime hutch? Okay. This is what I really need, but I don't have the hardwood. A fish pond. An empty shed. I also need this. Oh goodness, there's so much I need. You would be surprised. We don't want to go Joja. No, no, no. We would like to see Clint about an axe upgrade. Upgrade tools. We would like a copper axe. Thank you. I'm guessing we won't be getting the worm food bin. Which is kind of sad. We have to wait until our axe is done. But that's okay. We can just, you know, be farmers and just tend to our farm and fish and try not to rage. I can go and do this bundle thing though, because I have the walleye now. Then we should probably water our crops because we haven't done that today yet and we need to. So it's in the river fish? Did I already wait, where is it? Night fish here, okay. Now we just need an eel. I am so excited to complete the bundles. Can I make sprinklers? Let me check. Quality. 1 iron, 1 gold, 1 refined quartz. Okay. We can make a few of the quality sprinklers ready for fall. That way then we are not continuously watering our crops. I'll probably have to water a few, but not as many. Okay. Let's put this stuff away. I feel like I need to make some more chests too, because I get a little overwhelmed with how much stuff I have. I am not gonna lie to everyone. Oh my god, but we don't have much wood. And I think it's 50 wood per chest. Or is it 30? I'll just take all of it. No, it was 50. Of course. Am I gonna regret? I need them, so... I also need to upgrade the wall for my chickens. So maybe like 40 walls, and we'll just upgrade the chicken coop walls. So this is a vegetable, obviously. These are summer seeds. I can plant the sunflower in the fall too, okay. I can also plant those anytime. Where's my little cap? Can I put it on my dog? I've seen people putting hats on their dogs and... Oh my goodness, look how cute he is. He's got a little hat on. Oh my goodness. You are the cutest baby ever. Oh my goodness, look at your little hat. I have never felt more excited in my entire life. Like, look at him. He is a precious angel. Okay. We have some seeds that we're going to be planting for the next season. This has sort of turned right. Pika's so cute. That's spring. Okay. Okay, that's all fine. I don't know why I have rice in there. Rice needs to go in there. Okay. And I have everything in there that I need. Oh my goodness, his little hat. That is adorable. Okay, so I think I'm gonna put like egg produce and stuff like that just in here for now. So resin, stuff like that. Monster items, I am going to... Okay, that doesn't need to be in there. I need this to make sprinklers. Was it copper or gold? I don't know. I'm gonna take all of it. Bones. Anything that came from inside a monster, basically. I'm gonna put that in its own chest. Oh. Wrong place, my guy. Thank you. You. Okay. Quality sprinklers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can make 5, that's fine. We'll smelt more gold now. Geodes don't belong there. They don't belong there. That's winter root does not belong there. I need to grow these seeds. Okay. This is a little boring. I'm so sorry, guys. Copper can go in there. Let's get some more gold going. Thank you, I'm trying. We can put the bone fragments in there. Beautiful. Green algae. That goes with... Oh my god, this chest is a mess also. Why have I got so much stuff? Is my question here. But I think everything that needs to be in here can be in here, it's fine. Put the sprinklers in there for now too. That's good, I'm glad. That's winter. That's ready for the fall time. I should probably put the sprinklers for fall. Oh wait. the sprinklers in the full chest. That makes a lot more sense to me. The algae can go in there. This keg is taking its sweet time. And we put things like that in there. Beautiful, beautiful. So altogether we'll have 6 sprinklers going into full, unless we can get some more refined quartz. Which shouldn't be a problem. We also need to do... Ooh, our radishes are done. Beautiful. I forgot I even had radishes, if I'm honest. We have corn. Hopefully I get some really good quality melons out of this. Because I need a few more. That can go with the... Oh god. Now we have to water all the blueberries. Oh my goodness, this fence. Hopefully the chickens are still inside. And I got rid of my axe. Oh my god. Why am I like this? Hopefully our pickaxe will work fine. Hopefully. No, does it have to be our axe? Oh my goodness. We'll put those in there for now. Just because we don't want to forget. We're pretty much looking there every day, so it's fine. Hello, ladies. Do you eat corn? That is my question. No, do you eat corn? No, they don't. Okay, we need a silo. We can put that there. That fence looks so bad. Oh my god. I hope none of my chickens escape. That is my one hope. We have a random blueberry. I don't mind if I do. Hopefully we... Oh god. I was gonna say, hopefully we can finish the entire blueberry patch, but... we cannot, it seems. Do not laugh, Puli. I'm gonna put those in there. Oh my god, this dog in the little hat is so cute. Maybe we'll just, because it's like 7:40, maybe we can just go around. My next YouTube video, I'm hoping to have it uploaded in 2 weeks' time. I've slowly been working on it, yes. I'm not going for such a cinematic video this time. Like, I'm going for a more like easygoing, relaxed. But I'm still obviously wanting to put all the effort in. But it is being edited. I've slowly been working on it. I'm very excited. I've got a lot of inspiration for it. And I did receive so much love on the episode 1, which made me so happy. Even though I'm not really doing it for like views and stuff, it is always nice when someone sort of notices. So yeah, hopefully in 2 weeks time there will be a new video on my main channel, not the VOD's channel. Oh god, I need to upgrade my pickaxe, okay. And for those who want to know a little more about the YouTube and what it will be, for now I'm currently doing my Minecraft Forever world. It's a let's play. We're on episode 1, which released last week. It took a little bit to get used to the editing software, but I think I did a good job for my first ever video. And for the first time I've ever used that software before, I had a lot of fun. Thank you. I put a lot of work into it, so I'm glad you enjoyed it. Hopefully as time goes on, I can like maybe broaden what videos I do. I do want to like do 100 days playing this mod or this mod because it looks like a lot of fun, and I have so many Minecraft mods that I want to try, and I feel like it would be entertaining for people to watch me mess up or attempt to like discover these mods. If you want to do !YT in the chat, you can share my YouTube links with everyone watching. That way then they can check out my main channel and the new channel for videos. If you do !YT, you should... Okay. I can do it now. There you go. And then anyone who's looking... Ooh, I needed a plum, right? Did I need a plum? Did I need... Oh, crikey! I should have bought the eggplant seeds, man. I have a corn. Where did yikes come from? Like, when have I ever... No, we need a pomegranate. God damn it. Oh my god, look at him. Look at the little puppy in the background sleeping. So cute. Okay, we made a bit of money. Not a lot, but a bit. Fortune teller. Okay, we can go mining today. That's fine. Oh my goodness, we have so many blueberries. What the heck? I think I'm gonna put these just in here for now. Geodes do not go in there. We can eat these in the mines, that is fine. Right now. 2 furnaces. And I think I put the watering can here. Beautiful. First, we watered the dog in his hat. Hello, cutie pie. And we harvest all the blueberries. Hopefully we can get a good amount of money for these. I'm hoping. With those, okay, now we can start watering. All this fence. It's not looking good, chickens. As soon as I get my axe, you will get beautiful new walls, I promise. More water. We almost had them all too. Oh my goodness. Almost. Oh my god, that fence is completely gone. I guess I could put the stone one there for now. Hopefully both chickens are in. I think they are. This way then we can guarantee at least no one's gonna get out, which we do not want. We do not want a chicken on the loose. Okay. In the chest our watering can goes, and off to the mines we go. Let's quickly go in the little hot spring first. Let us get all relaxed and energized. And we are fully relaxed, off to the mines to kill some things. I can pick this up and give it to Linus. Enjoy your gift, Linus. Where's our friendship at with you now? Still only one? All the berries we've given you, man. Damn it. I need to blow up that wall so I can start being friends with the troll thing. That is one thing I need to do. Okay. Ladder. Oh, ladder. Straight away. Let us see. Oh my god, another ladder. Oh my god. Look at all the monsters. Ouchie. He really shot me. It's one of the crabby things. Okay. Already my health is like so bad. I need to not allow these things to hit me, is what I'm taking from this. Okay. And then I let them hit me. This dude, I don't like him at all. He is a meanie. Let's see if we can find the stairs somewhere around here. There we go. need all the coal I can get. Oh my goodness. There's the ladder. Nope, 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 nope. I'm going straight down. I'm just gonna take a little sip of coffee. Okay, ads will be starting soon. Oh, it's one of those weird fire-breathing dudes. He gave me a bomb. Love it. Love to see it. I do love a bomb. Maybe we do the bat first, because he's the most annoying. Thank you. Broccoli seeds. And I got another dwarf scroll. Great. I actually need those. And I can go down. Yay! We're on 110. Beautiful. And we have the space boots. Oh yes. They are going straight on my little tootsies. And we have 10 more levels. Oh my goodness. I'm not... we can try. With my energy and health, though, I'm not sure we'll get very far, but we can try. Health is so low. I think we'll just turn back, even though I just want to continue. I don't know if I want to risk dying, you know? Yeah. I'm like one hit dead. Leave the mine. And while we're at it, we can blow up this bowl. Yay! And we can talk to this little guy. I think I have this. Oh, hello. I think he liked that. I can't understand him right now, but me and him, we're gonna become best buds, okay? It is foretold in the stars. We are gonna go to the bus stop. That is what we're gonna do. Yes, I know, my health is low. But right now, there is nothing I can do about it. I don't have much to sell. I like to keep all the monster stuff, because you never know when you're gonna need it. Okay. Firewalking booties. We have so many geodes as well. Oh my. So many geodes, my dudes. We need to get them processed ASAP. Then these can go in here. These can go in here. Oh my god, did I leave my gate open? Hopefully my chickens are fine. Yes, they're both sleeping. Do not eat the egg. I'm not sure I even said hello to them today. Interesting. Hopefully also our melons will be ready tomorrow. And we can see if we have the 5 we need for the bundle. Oh. Mystery boxes can now be found. Beautiful. Okay, we made a good amount of money, I think. Okay, monoculture. We got a new achievement. Let's go. Where is it? Where is it? Monaco. Ship 300 of one crop. Nice. Fortune teller. Okay, the spirits are very happy today. Which means we need to mine. And we need... Oh my goodness. We have such good luck today, but we still need to water all the crops. Oh my goodness. Do not eat the blueberry. We need to sell the blueberries. Summer spangle can go in there. I might keep some more blueberries. Just because I can. I'm not sure if I said this as well, but welcome back to anyone that was in an ad. Where did I put my watering can? Yep, beautiful. Let's water our crops. We need more water. Oh god. That arcade game, I am just not looking forward to it, I'm not gonna lie. The thought of it just fills me with rage. My goodness, the fences are so bad. And it gives me so much anxiety. Oh, I'm not looking forward to it at all. Which is sad. Because I don't want to feel like that, but it does. I don't like things like that. But I need to do it. We've done all the crops. Beautiful. Why have I still got my eggs with me? Oh my goodness. Oh my god, and now I can't even get into my chickens. Great, beautiful, love that for me. Oh, and doggy. Hi, Papa. Let me quickly water you before I go and get my axe. Where did I put my watering can? I just had it. There it is. Hopefully I have enough water to water the dog. Okay, I had just enough. Which is perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let us go and pick up our axe. And we only have 10 more to go in the mines. Oh my god, I'm so close to being able to unlock the desert, which is where the skull cavern is, which is where the harder mobs are. And I am not looking forward to that, people, okay? It's not gonna be fun for me. Ooh, broken CD. Don't mind if I do. I got a baguette! Yes, let's go. See, you always look in people's trash cans, okay? You never know what you're gonna find. That bread, it was just gonna go to our landfill side, okay, people? I don't want to gift him anything. I want my axe. Finally, we have upgraded. At last. Now we can go to the mines. I keep forgetting we have minecarts now. I just run everywhere. But I can just minecart it, you know? I'm gonna no. Yes, I'm gonna eat my bread. Don't judge me. I might have found it in the trash, but it's bread. Don't judge me. Let's see if we can make it 10 levels in this mine. Let us see. Now hopefully I read the thing right and they were happy today and not very sad. Oh, I found another ladder. Okay. Because it would be just my luck to arrive at the mines and think they're happy with me when they're not. I need to stop letting them hit me. That would be great. I feel like I'm being trolled. I could mine every rock in this damn place. My guy. Finally. I thought I was being trolled. And I quite possibly was being trolled by the game. Oh my god, my energy. That did nothing for me. Not good. Okay, maybe we'll quickly run to the spa. Get a little bit of energy. Then we'll come back. Five more levels. That is it. 5 more. Back to it. Can we get down the mines for another 5 levels within the next few game minutes? Let us hope. We went and took a bath for this. Be back. You shopping pulley. There's the down ladder that we need. I'm just gonna collect these ores while I'm here. Grab the cave mushroom. Oh no, monsters. Please no. Come back. We're so close. Yes, I know. We just have one more floor. One more. And then we'll go. Game, please. And we did it! We reached the end of the mines. And we have the skull key. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, we finally did it! We reached the bottom of the mines. Gosh. Now that that's done, we just need to get the desert, like the bus unlocked, and then we can go to the harder mines. And I've never been in the skull cavern before, so yeah. What is that? Blueberry wine? I thought I was doing pale ale. No wonder it took so long. We need to put that into a recycling machine. Okay. Now that we've completed the mines, I feel so much better. Okay, what do I not need lots of? Okay, I have so many of you. I just need to. We will sort the chickens out tomorrow. That will be the #1 priority. And I'm gonna put these 2 things for sale. Oh, actually 3 things. I definitely want to get some more kegs also. It's so exciting, and we have enough money. Oh, we need to watch. We didn't watch the Queen of Souls. Okay, we need those. Fortune teller. Okay, no luck today. But that's fine. Because we finished in the mines. For now. Okay, we need to sort our chickens out right now. They are gonna be the priority. And getting some hardwood. So, let us do this. Did my gate break? Okay, there we go. Ladies, I'm so sorry you had to put up with this mess. But hopefully these stone walls will be much better for you. Oh god, she's out. We have a chicken on the loose. Lady, back in. We quite literally have a chicken on the loose. Why will that not go there? Okay, that's... no. Okay, now that's all in. Oh my god, we have a diva chicken. I did not want a diva chicken, but we got one. I don't know why you want to be out there. You have everything you need. Where did you go? You're my good chicken. It would seem. Okay. We need to sell that mayonnaise. Hope to God this chicken comes back in where it's meant to be. We'll open the gate, I suppose. I need another iron so I can make another of the sprinklers. Beautiful. Get those ready for the fall time. I think we're just gonna do... what was I gonna do today? Let me check what fish I have to grab quickly. We do have to do fishing. What do I want to is the question. We could... no, we're not upgrading the pickaxe because we're using our money sensibly and unlocking the cabin. Coal. Hi, puppy. Yes, we have a chicken on the loose. Please do not eat it. I need to go get some more hay for the chickens too. More water, please. hardwood. Oh goodness, my energy is so low. I'm gonna quickly go to the spa. Get our energy up a little bit, then get the hardwood. My energy goes so quickly, which I hate because I have more of it now, but I just seem to get so tired all the time. I really need to donate some stuff to the museum. So maybe we can do that also. Maybe. Let's go back and do some stuff. Hello, my chickens. Our doggy is sleeping in the crops like a cutie pie. Because I didn't water the dog again. Someone needs to remind me to water my dog. Let's go check the cave down the bottom. Okay, that gives us hardwood, which we need. Okay, we only have a salmon berry. Okay. It's not like I needed anything else. We need to tidy the farm a little bit, ready for the autumn. Or fall, should I say? the big logs yet until we get the steel axe, which will be the next upgrade I go for. I've got new ideas to sleep on, which I love. Love me some new ideas. I think most of the winter will be spent cleaning the farm fully. I need to figure out where I want to put our animals and stuff. That fall in the water, that is not good. As we have so many trees. It's kind of stupid. We should have enough hardwood as well now, which is great. What is in my way? Welcome back, Puli. I hope you're doing well. We finally reached the bottom of the mines. It went well. We reached the bottom of the mines. So now we have the skull key. And we need to unlock the skull cavern, which is the desert. So we will be going now to unlock the bus, which will then take us to the desert. And then we can go into Skull Cavern, which is another mining area, but the mobs are more difficult. And I've never been in Skull Cavern before, and I'm kind of scared. I'm a little scared. It is a little scary. Because I struggle enough in the normal mines, so if they're more difficult, what am I gonna be like? Oh my goodness. Creepy. Super creepy. Let's quickly go and unlock the bus so it does it overnight. Hello, little dudes. Are we ready to spend all our money? Crystallarium. Yay! That's another bundle done. Which is super exciting. This house was empty for years. The trees moved in and so did we. Beautiful. Okay. Let us go. So now we have, where are we? 2 stars. 2 out of 5. I think that's good, right? That's good. But the crystallarium is going to be great for us. We are going to put it over with our furnaces and stuff. I'm going to put it right. Can I not put it here? There we go. We're going to do some more iron. And I'm going to put a jade in the crystallarium. Okay, now for the... Okay, we needed a worm bin, and then we needed a deluxe worm bin. New achievement, oh my goodness. Look at us getting all the achievements. We are DIY. And now we can just put our worm bin. This is just gonna be where I put all my stuff. For the time being. Okay, let us sell some stuff. And we can go to sleep. And look, they're fixing the bus for us. They're doing the little dance. Make sure you're doing the dance too, people. Okay, so now we have a +1 in our X proficiency. We can make lightning rods, wild seeds, and we can make a beach totem, which is great. Okay, we have a little bit of money, but we are once again poor. We are poor again. The bookseller's in town, but I am very poor. We don't need a fortune teller either because we're not going in the mines. Okay, 2 gold melons. We just need 1 more. We need 1 more. Oh my lord. 2 farmer Khaleesi. Okay, I have to talk like George. How do you think George would talk? He's an old man. My knee's acting up again, and you know what helps? Rubbing the darn thing with hot pepper. Trouble is, my supplies run dry. If you've got one to spare, I'd be much obliged. George. How is that? Our first voice acting of the day, and I've got a hot pepper in my hand, so yeah. I feel like George would sound like that. Okay, we have corn 2. We need more corn. Okay, deluxe bait. Don't mind if I do. We need to put some more of these in. Where are my chickens? Hello, ladies. We have a full, like, I don't even know what you would call this. Production going on here, people. The 1 random blueberry that we get is also ready. I'm not sure if we're gonna get another harvest out of these blueberries. We can try. And we're out of water. Oh goodness. I also need to remember to water the dog. I need chicken food also. Oh my goodness. I need so much stuff. Water the dog. Because, you know, that's important. Ooh, pale ale. Just what we need. Do I not have some more? I swear I have some more. Here we go. I need some more kegs. Did I collect the eggs today? No. Another thing I need to do, I need chicken. Did I say I already need chicken food? I don't know. My brain. I don't know what I've said. No. I put that in. Well, some of this ore. We just have farmy things to do today. Oh, and I need to take Demetrius a melon. So he can have one of these ones. No, I don't have anything to sell. Wait, no, I do. The mayonnaise. Why did you not remind me, people? And Pam is there ready, but she needs this pale ale. Give me that. Ah, that's the stuff. It's real nice and happy. Notes of citrus and pine, but with a robust body to keep it grounded. Thanks, kid. This means a lot to me. I knew I could count on you. Beautiful. It's not on me. I can't remember everything, Poolie. Okay, now we need George. George, here's your hot pepper. Took you long enough. Well, it's good and spicy at least. Thanks. Took me long enough. I got the request this morning. How rude. Let's check how long we have of this season. Okay, yes, Sunday will be the last day for summer, and then we'll be into fall, which is scary but exciting. Now where is Demetrius? Is he in here? No. Is he in the clinic? He might be in the clinic. I feel like I need to upgrade my axe, but I have no money. There he is. This is perfect. It's just what I need for my research. It's going to be hard not to eat it. Thanks a bunch. You know, I think I'm like superior to accents, like chef's kisses. Okay, so we need to do this a little bit more efficient. So, let me get the notion list up. So we need to fish at the East Pier. So maybe today we can go and maybe explore the Skull Island a little bit. And tomorrow we can fish. Because, you know, oh wait, how much does she charge to go? So how does one use the bus? How do I just walk on, or do I have to be there at a certain time? Like, okay. Back on the old saddle, but not letting me on? That's kind of rude. Okay. So let's make a little plan for the next season. So I think I can take a screenshot here. And we can look at the farm. Okay, yes. Let me see. That's what I thought, but it wasn't letting me. It's kind of stupid. Anyway, let's make some space. Oh, we need to go get some food for the chickens. That would be useful. I'm not really going for anything aesthetic for year one, obviously. Because it's just the first year and we're just, you know, getting our bearings and upgrading tools. For year two, I think that's when we'll start like thinking about, okay, what do we want our farm to look like? Let's get some. Oh, Marnie. I just needed food, woman. That's all I needed. Damn it. I guess we can search in some people's bins. Ooh, I need that for sprinklers. Grab some stuff that's on the beach, if there is anything on the beach. We have some things that we can sell. We need to also gift Shane a beer. That is a priority for us. There he is. I can afford a beer. It might have taken a lot of our money, but you know, we have to do it. Shane, it's not hard, dude, to know that it's your favorite. I'm so sorry to tell you that. All that. And keep the rest. I do need to get some more ores though, I think. Let's cut some more trees just whilst we wait. All that stuff fell. Oh my goodness. I'm feeling exhausted. Oh my goodness. And I didn't really get much done. That is okay. I think it was silver and gold, right? To make the sprinkler. Yes. Okay. There's another sprinkler in the bag. Which is just what we need. We can get some more gold. And we will go to sleep. Let us sleep. As we have a day of fishing tomorrow. So our watering can proficiency has gone up. Our hoe proficiency has gone up. We can now make a loom and retaining soil. So that's good. And we made money. Beautiful. Just what I like to see. And it's raining. Beautiful. Okay. What? Okay. Crop research. Thank you. And okay. That is a bunch of stuff. Yes. And now we can go and drop those off to the bundle, but I'm gonna put them in there for now. Oh god, lightning, beautiful. And I quickly need to grab some more stuff for the chickens because I'm not gonna have anything. So we're gonna need our fishing rod or our bait. Ads are going to begin soon, so just thought I'd let everyone know. I will get you some more food now, ladies. I'm so sorry. Let's quickly go get some more food for our lovely ladies that have definitely been keeping us afloat with the eggs. Opens at 9. welcome in, Huli. You are very much welcome for that. Yeah, just waiting. We are running around and waiting. You are very much welcome, sir. There we go. Now we can buy some supplies. Thank you for the bump, Julie. Oh god, did you have to reset again? Instead of watching me? Damn it. You know, I'm sad. You're meant to watch your sister, brother. Make sure you record it. Are you gonna laugh at him, Puli? Yeah, I'm gonna take that as a yes. Let's sell this mayonnaise. Then I think most of the fishing that we have left to do is in the east here. But oh goodness, not good. What was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying, people. East Pier. Okay, that's where we need to be. Because I think that's where our fishies are. But I'm gonna try and see if I can afford a bobber. Okay. I think this cork bobber is gonna be our best bet here today. And I know we have a bit, but we're gonna have to get some more, I'm afraid. Oh, we spent almost all our money. Oh god, not good. Let us see if we can catch these fish. Let's hope. It's raining, we're in our little hat. Okay, this increases our bar by so much. What the heck? But that is not a fish I need. A red snapper, also not what I need. I caught my first! I caught the rare crimson fish! I finally caught one of the zoomy fish! Oh my goodness! Oh, this is magnificent! I finally did it! I'm so happy. It's only taken me like 2 months. Jeez. So let me see. 1 p.m. Okay. Not gonna be that. 12 p.m. to 4. It's gonna be sunny. Okay. I think we've got all the fish that we can. So maybe we can go. And try and get one of these mine fish. Okay, let's try and get some mine fish. I'm so happy we finally got a crimson fish. I finally got the fish with the zoomies. I can't describe how actually happy I am. I've been trying so hard to catch that particular fish. And now I have it. So we're gonna go to the mines and test our luck. We're gonna test our luck. And then we'll probably have to end stream after this day because we'll be hitting the 3-hour mark. But we'll see. Maybe I'll go for another day. So we need to go to, is it level 20? Where is it? Mine's level 20. Mine level 20. Let's see if we can get a stonefish. Is that what we're going for here? Yes. Of course, we're gonna get loads of trash. Oh my goodness. There must be a fish in here somewhere. I spent all my money on bait and you're just giving me trash. Oh my god. Am I doing something wrong? I've got like the best bait. Yay! We got the ghost fish. Yes. Wait, I'm not sure I need it. Yes, I did need it. We do need the ghost fish. Okay. We also need the stone fish. What is that? Cave jelly? Interesting. Perfect. Got another ghost fish. We need stone fish. Another ghost fish. Oh my goodness. Another ghost fish. My dude. The lottie taps. Or the beast taps, sorry. We are getting our energy up. I need this damn fish. And then you got the boo-boo in the tank. Let us... Okay, more trash. What is with this? Another ghost fish? What do I need for the special fish? Oh, I do need a ghost fish. I need a sandfish. Okay. Well, we've got enough of the ghost fish now. Let's just try and go to level 100. We'll try again for the stonefish. Use my last piece of bait. I'm not sure I'm gonna get a good fish if I don't have bait. But we will see. I think my luck has been used. don't want a JoJo color. Those are useful. It is getting late. We'll have to run back, I think. Oh my goodness. This is so annoying. Let's just head back. We're not having any luck. Go to the bus stop. What the heck was that? It sounded like a tree falling. Okay, our crimson fish is not going anywhere. Neither are two of our ghost fish. I want another pale ale to start. So we're gonna put another one of those on. Put that in there along with the jade. Artisan goods can go in there. I think we can pretty much sell the rest, potentially. Oh no, we keep the trash because we can recycle it. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna need driftwood for anything, so we'll keep that also. Make another mayonnaise. Let's get these items sold. And then we'll get into bed just in time. Sweet, sweet money. We are no longer poor. We'll be able to afford some seeds at the end of this season, which is good. But yeah, guys, I think we're hitting around the 3-hour mark, and I don't see the point in doing another day because we'll just go over. So I'm gonna go ahead and end our stream here. Thank you to everyone who joined me. I had a very good time. Obviously, we have the April schedule now available for you to view. You can view it on Discord or down below in the About section. So yeah, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Have a good rest of your evening or day, and I will see you on tomorrow. Should I start my schedule tomorrow with Pokopia? Maybe. We'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Have a good day. Bye.